Hey, what is going on guys, it's Tharshey and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're back with another update video on our Season 13 Rebuilding Glory campaign in Lord of the Rings Rise to War. So if you guys do enjoy this video, then please do drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So first things first, we are going to go and have a look at the map, and a lot of things have happened since the last update video. It's actually been quite a while since that, so yeah. Things have changed, there's fighting everywhere, and it's just a very fun season so far, though unfortunately the odds are stacked against us with the entire server fighting us, so that is, kind of tough. But yeah, let's zoom out over here and have a look. So, as you can see, a lot of red weapons, a lot of weapons all down by us. Territory-wise, it's pretty much the same since the last time you guys saw. It's changed a little bit, but not too much. But we're going to have a look at all the weapons, look at the territory, and, what's currently happening strategically on the map. So, first of all, we're going to have a look at the weapons away from us. So, there is a pin over here by Gondor, and this is between Gondor and Lothlorien. So, 1 million participants here, 272,000 deaths. And that is Arda from Lot and Dark from Gondor. And I assume Lot is trying to take Gondor's capital, so Gondor obviously trying to defend that. Over here we have Angmar and Angmar and Arno. Angmar seem like they are a lot stronger than Gondor, so they are actually putting up a bit more of a fight. 1.1 million participants at this pin with 326,000 deaths. The top fellowship is WKOA, which King of Angmar, Emperor from Arno, Tebs and Kill. I've never heard of those two. But if we have a look here, is this just an open field battle, or is there any critical crossings? No, I think it's just an open field battle there. So those are two of the big fights over there. Well, the only two fights up there. Then over here, we have some fights between the Varrigs and Erebor. So I think Erebor thought they would break the Varrigs, by pushing them so hard. It would cause them to just give up. But I know the leader of the Varrigs. I know him. He's been playing with me. His good side account has been playing with me for about two-ish seasons now, but I've known him for like 4 seasons. When we first met him, he and Medastin, who has been in my fellowship now for a couple seasons, Medastin used to actually lead another fellowship, and we were in the same clan, and yeah, anyway, they ended up joining us. But yeah, so I've known him for quite a while, and I know he ain't gonna give up. So if we have a look, we have some weapons here. So SUSD against Iron and Rogu, 600,000 participants, 167,000 deaths. And I think they're fighting right by, let's see. Okay, so they're on this side. And obviously we have Erebor on the other side of the crossing over there. Then over here, we have pins on the islands. So this is Iron and SUSD. Just under 400,000 participants, 111,000 deaths. Then wait, is that on the main? I think that pin is actually on the mainland. So this is also another pin, Iron and SUSD, 283,000 participants, 102k deaths. If we click here though, okay, no. So the Varrigs haven't broken through yet. I'm assuming they're at the crossing though, leading to this. So if we go, yeah, so they're at the crossing leading to this. So the Varrigs are doing good work down here. Now, if we go over to Gondor, so this is where the vast majority of the fights are. We're going to start off with the Isengard fights first. So this is pretty much at every critical crossing or every choke point possible. Isengard is trying to hold off everybody trying to attack them. So over here, close to their capital of Orthanc, we have a 2.2 million participant pin, 762,000 deaths between Dest and Arda. If we click over here, okay, so yeah, Isengard do own their side of the tunnel, so that is good to see. Though there's a lot of Lothlorien. Oh my god, there's a lot of them there. Over at this tunnel, there's another Arda Dest pin, 324,000 participants, 111,000 deaths. Oh, okay, it's literally the same area. I guess there was a bit of a pushback there, so yeah. Then over here, we have a 950,000 participant pin, 236,000 deaths between Dest and Emperor from Arno. And let's see, is this, oh yeah, this is also at another choke point. Because Isengard is so outnumbered, they're basically having to, try and fight or pick all their fights at a choke point of some kind where, the greater numbers against them can't be put into as effective use because they're holding a choke point. So yeah, seems they do own this part of the crossing. Do they own the other side? They're also on the other side, so that's good to see as well. We go back to the map. There's still 2 more pins. This is a 1.1 million participant pin, 390,000 deaths. This is between Dest, Emperor, and Arda. So Lotr and Arno together are fighting Isengard over here. And again, this is at a crossing. So another choke point area where they can, hold off against the greater combined numbers against them. If we go back to the map, there's one final pin. This is between Dest, Aeon, and UNDS. So Aeon from London, obviously, that's TT's clan. They're obviously also trying to get in on some of the action on Isengard. So Isengard is currently fighting 3 enemy factions. And this is 1.4 million participants, just over 500,000 deaths. And this looks like a field battle. Yeah, there's Linden there. So this is a field battle. There's no choke point for them. Now, the only other big pin on this side is here by Torlar. So Gondor, our faction, we have taken it. And it's mostly Lion up. Well, it is literally only Lion up here fighting. So they're holding Linden back at this crossing. So Lion against Aeon with some ring. Apparently some of my soldiers some of my members are actually fighting over there. 3.6 million participants. Damn, that's a pretty big pin. And 1 million deaths. This was even bigger previously, but I guess it's dropped down in size a little bit. If we have a look, we own our side, they own their side. But I know we have broken through a few times over here, as you can see by the lack of forts completely around the crossing. We have broken through a few times and, wiped out a couple of their forts. Now, getting over to the bigger fights that are currently happening over here. So, there's a whole lot of fighting over here because, as you can see, Erebor took Eastemnet, and along with Rohan, they're both trying to fight from there and push over through the tunnels, try to get over to our capital, etc. So first of all, here in Edoras, there is a pin between Lion and Mustang. So Mustang is the main Rohan Fellowship. 200,000 participants, 60,000 deaths, just a skirmish pretty much. There's another skirmish pin here. This is much bigger though. 650,000 participants basically and 135,000 deaths between Lion and Mustang as well. Over here, we have the big red pin, 8.7 million participants, 2.6 million deaths. But this is between Lion, Rogu, which is the Erebor Fellowship, Ring, which is my fellowship, and Mustang from Rohan. So if we have a look, okay, we're on both sides of the crossing. We actually push them back a bit. I don't know, this looks like a more back and forth fight right now over here, though we do have some lands on the other side, which is good to see. And then over by Argonaut, we have another pin. So this is between Rogu, Lion, and my fellowship Ring. 486,000 participants, 136k deaths. Though I do think there needs to be another pin popping up soon because we made a big push today. So I assume there should be another pin soon. But let's go over here. Click on Argonaut, click on Switch. And as you can see, oops, wrong button. As you can see, Ring, we have pushed through over here. We capped all these lands, we've been flipping tiles and stuff. And did we grab all those? Okay, no, there is still some red tiles here that we do need to clean in the back. But yeah, we're just setting up here, getting new forts down because we do need range. Unfortunately, our fort range ends up out here. And actually, let me just take this 130. Let me get over here with Gimli. Yeah. And then we need to take this 200 so we can, kind of stack on the 200. And then path forward here, destroy these forts. Path over here, destroy forts, take the next 200, stack around that. Push from this 200 over to, 260 is actually pretty nice. So we may push over to 260 or maybe another 200, grab this stack and keep pushing up. Because we're actually pretty close to the keep. So where is the keep? Hold up. Oh, no, that's actually past the keep. Okay, the keep's a lot closer. Keep is right here. So keep is here and we are over here. So not too far away from the keep. So we can get over there pretty soon. But yeah, as you can see by the situation on the battlefield, Linden, Arnor, Lothlorien, Rohan, Erebor are all fighting against basically Gondor and the Variegs. Gondor, Isengard, and the Variegs. Mordor is alive, but they have a very small player base, and Gundabad basically don't seem to have much players. Angmar as well don't seem to have too many players, though obviously both factions obviously trying to do the best with what they have. But yeah, that is going to be it for the strategic overview. Next up, we're going to go and click over here, click on season. Now we're going to have a look at all of these. So for season progress, we are at, wait, we finished chapter 9? No, I don't think. Okay, no, we haven't finished chapter 9. This will end in 2 days once the countdown ends. Actually, we're ranked according to regions occupied. What is the ranking at the moment? Okay, we are number 1 at the moment, followed by Erebor at 2, London at 3. Okay, cool. Then over here we have targets in terms of target rings, power I've hit, disciplined I've hit, develop and expand I've hit, rapid development I still need to do. Okay, I actually forgot about that. This has reminded me I need to send a command and continue doing development. We go over to teamwork. We have dropped a bit down the leaderboard, unfortunately. So we're at 53 with 4,700 contribution, though obviously I need to try and up that as quickly as I can. Control, we're not going to bother with. Regional control, we're not going to bother with. Now, let's go over to the Fellowship production. So over in Fellowship production, we have at number 1, Lion, 1.8 million from Gondor. 2, Aeon from Linden, 1.6 million. 3, Rogu from Erebor with 1.4 million. 4, Arda from Lotr with 1.3 million. 5, Emperor from Honor with 1.3 million. 6, Mustang from Rohan with 1.2 million. 7, my Fellowship Ring, Narya from Gondor with 960,000. We were over a million, but I deliberately dropped us in power because I kicked out everyone that was inactive, and as well as a couple players that, you know, we were unsure about their loyalties and if they were giving away information and stuff. So we are down to about 70 people. 8, we have SUSD from the Varigs with 947k power. 9, we have Dest from Isengard with 850k power. So they are very active, full Fellowship. The thing is, they've just lost a lot of their lands. That's why they basically have so less power, because they lost a lot of lands, a lot of production. 10 is Mord from Mordor with 700k power. Now, over to development level. At number 1, we have Gondor with level 68 development. That is very good. Number 2, we have Erebor with level 44, which seems to be, I mean, it's not bad, but I feel like they should have had much higher development, since, you know, they're only fighting really on like 1, maybe 2 fronts. So they should be able to develop all the keeps in the back at least. At number 3, we have Honor at 43. 4, we have Linden at 32. 5, we had Lorien at 28. And like 30, you shouldn't be anywhere below 30 at this point, I think. But yeah, 6 is Isengard at 24, which is fair since they can only really develop their capital. They literally have no other keeps to develop. 7, we have the Varigs at 23. 8 is Mordor at 20. 9 is Angmar at 13. And 10 is Rohan at 12. I honestly don't know how Rohan is at 12 only and Angmar is at 13. But yeah, that's that for. So this is pretty much the end of the video. As you can see, big season, lots of fighting. We're fighting on every front. Very interesting. Don't know how it's going to turn out in the end, but yeah, I hope you guys, you know, did enjoy this video. And if you did, please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.